Hi, welcome to IELTS Preparation Episode 4. I hope you have gone through all the previous 3 videos and made your own preparation. In the last video, we saw dictionaries and we discussed different types of dictionaries. Before we discussed in the last video, I want to just add one more, that is pronunciation dictionaries. So it deals with pronunciation and it gives phonetic respelling of all the words possible. The benefit or the plus point is that you get the pronunciation and phonetic respelling of V1, V2, V3 and all other forms. See, for example, in other dictionaries you get only the root word. Take for example, go. You get only go. But in pronunciation dictionary you get the phonetic respelling of go, went, gone, goes and all going, all forms of a verb you get in pronunciation dictionaries. The best one is a dictionary by Daniel Jones. He is an authority in pronunciation. Okay, let us come back to today's video. That is how to start your talk. Speaking part 2. How to start your talk in speaking part 2. As you know, in part 1 you are asked some direct questions and you have to answer most probably something personal is asked. That means do you work or study? Where do you work? Where do you study? We have already seen. In part 2 you are given a card, a cue card, and 1 minute to prepare and 2 minutes to speak. So you will be given a card in which a topic will be written and you can make your own preparation. A sheet of paper also will be given. You can make your own preparation and then you have to speak for 2 minutes. So when you are given such a card and a topic, how to start your talk, how to start your talk, how to begin your talk. That is the topic I want to discuss today. That is our topic today. Take for example, describe a book you recently read. Suppose this is the question, this is the topic given. How will you describe? Describe a book you recently read. So when you get such a question, describe a book you recently read. The natural inclination will be to begin with the book that I read recently. That means you may repeat almost all the words given in the question. Never do that. Try to paraphrase. What is meant by paraphrase? It means a restatement of a text in different words to clarify the meaning. What does it mean? It means a restatement of a text. You are restating a text or a word, with different words or in different words. Using different words, you state it once again without repeating the same word in order to clarify the meaning. That is called paraphrase. Try to paraphrase when you are given such kind of a question. For example, so when you are given such a question, describe a book you recently read. How will you begin? I would like to talk about, don't say I would. I would, we have already seen in the first video. Yes. See, don't use a full, what is the benefit of it? It will show that you have a higher level of pronunciation. Okay. So, I am going to talk about that is not that good. This is a little formal. You see, this is quite casual. Or let me talk about, yes, let me talk about, you see, a drama which I read not so long ago. You see, instead of a book, you said a novel, a drama, a poem. You see, anything can it be. It is your wish what to mention. See, which I read not so long ago, instead of recently. See, don't use same word to say that I read, the book that I read recently is, no. So which, see, I mean which I read. So a clause is used. Which I read not so long ago. Yes, we use another, better to use a different group of words instead of recently. Same, not so long ago. Or I read it, I mean, it was a fascinating, see, very fascinating piece of literature. You can say. Or I read it 2 weeks ago. So while explaining, to give clarification, you can mention exactly when it was read. Which I read, I mean, 2 weeks ago. Now you can mention the name. So what book is to be named is your wish. I don't want to give an answer exactly. Get the ideas from all these and make your own preparation. That is what I suggest in all my videos. Never copy down or write down from somebody's, what he has spoken or some training centers. Never do that. Get the ideas from them. Take the ideas and make it your own and express in your own way. That is the way you have to prepare yourself. You have to prepare yourself. Okay, you can mention a drama, a famous drama by Shakespeare, for example. So, who many are there? You see, King Lear, Hamlet, Macbeth, Othello. Yes, Hamlet, the most philosophical play. So many are there. And you can talk hours even about Shakespeare, William Shakespeare. You see, even 20th century, Bernard Shaw is known as next only to Shakespeare. Nobody is able to conquer him even now. Yes, such kind of a great genius he was, and he is also. Even now, nobody is able to conquer him. So I don't want to speak elaborately on Shakespeare or someone of that type, that category. So our topic is how to start your talk. See, when you get a question, try to paraphrase it. Using some, other expressions with the same meaning, avoiding the words that are given in the cue card or that you are asked. Okay. So, you express in some other way. Don't go on telling many sentences, beating around the bush. So, say 1 or 2 sentences and come directly and tell the name of the book that you read recently and why you liked it. Why do you like this book other than other books which you have read? So many might be there. The reason will be there, no? Yes, instead of telling the story or something, you tell why. You make an analysis. You criticize it positively, of course, positively. The plus points, whatever you found in that, you can explain. And my suggestion is that when you speak about a book, see, stick on to what you know thoroughly. Shakespeare is dangerous. Why? Because he may ask you something else which you don't know. So to that you shall never say, I don't know. You should emphasize on what you know. Say, I am so much interested in dramas, I spend more time on that. I used to spend more time, my leisure time I used to spend on this kind of things like dramas, etc. Suppose he is asking something about the Shakespeare sonnets or poems, etc. and etc. Don't say, I don't know. So you speak about what you know more. So my suggestion is stick on to what you know. Don't go for Shakespeare. Now you can surely, but if there is someone whom you know better in your native language like Malayalam or Telugu or Hindi, for example, you might know the author very thoroughly and other books and works all you may be quite familiar with. Stick on to that. Yes, it is your choice, your wish, but prepare. Not 1, 2, 3, 4. books, you should be preparing some notes to speak a few words about the book as well as about the author. So through this video, I want to explain how to start your talk when you are given a topic in your cue card. So part 2, you have to talk 2 minutes about a topic. It can be about a book, it can be any other thing. So at that time, how to begin, how to start your talk is the topic we have discussed just now. I hope it is clear to you. If you like this video, please give me a like and support me. And if you consider it good enough, I request you to subscribe too. Thank you for watching. Meet you with another video. Goodbye.